Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. In this series, I'm trading from nothing all the way up to the alpha cap, and this is episode 6. We've already made a ton of profit, but this is still going to take a very long time, as the alpha cap has actually gone up to 210,000 credits, and my inventory is only worth 11,000 credits. But just before we get into the trades, I'd like to mention I'm giving away a White Octane right now on my Discord server for reaching 26,000 subscribers. The link is in the description down below if you would like to join up. I'm doing a White Octane giveaway every 1k on the channel, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But let's get straight into the first trade of the video. Okay, so the inventory is looking very solid. We have a few items in the inventory, but pretty much all of them are going to be high demand, meaning they're going to be really easy to sell on. And we get a banging first trade, buying a Forest Green Jordan Dragons for just 1,450. This item is valued at 2,000 credits, so that is a massive underpay of 550 credits. However, this will have a very low demand, meaning that it is going to be extremely hard to sell. So I definitely will have to work for that profit. But one thing I do want to mention right now, trading is so active. I've been making a ton of profit, and as I'm recording this video, the birthday ball event has pretty much just dropped, and there are so many people trading, so I've been making a ton of profit, which you are going to see in upcoming videos as well. But I've just bought a Forest Green Fennec in that trade for 100 credits below the minimum value. I should be able to find maybe even the middle value, because as I mentioned, trading is so active right now, and I'm going to be trying to sell my items for a little bit more, and this trade was so good. I'm buying loads of Fennecs as well as a grey and sky blue standard, but I believe I'm roughly underpaying by 100 credits each, and I am actually going to be trying to find the middle value for every single item here. I might not be able to do it. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but if I can do that, I'm probably going to be getting anywhere between 100 and 150 credits profit for every single item, which is definitely going to add up and give me so much profit. Unfortunately, the more expensive painted octanes are actually a little bit harder to sell than the cheaper octanes for their middle value, so I was sort of forced to sell this one here for the minimum value of 600 credits. But as I mentioned before, I will be trying to sell all of the other painted octanes for their middle value, and I believe I can find it because trading's so active. There's so many people online, and it's just so easy to sell items, and that's good for me because right now I am trying to clear out my entire inventory, not just the octanes. And when I'm selling a load of items, what I do is I start with the easiest to sell items. In this case, that is going to be the octanes, as they have the highest demand, meaning that they are the easiest to sell. And I do sell a pink octane here for 400 credits. Again, that is not going to be the middle value, so it's not going too great, but hopefully I will start to sell more painted octanes and for a little bit more. I know only 50 credits extra for each octane isn't a lot, but if I do that for every single octane in my inventory right now, that will definitely add up. And also, I managed to sell 2 items in one trade, which is perfect. These items probably aren't the easiest to sell either, so that is going to be a win-win situation for me. Saves me so much time. I won't have to find separate buyers, and yeah, that is really good. And I also managed to sell on my white zombie here for the minimum value at the time of 1.6k. The spreadsheet prices might have changed a little bit because, as I mentioned, these trades were recorded a few days ago. That is because right now I'm trying to get a little bit ahead with my videos so that I don't just stress out with getting all of these trades, because there was a point where I was trading about 10 hours a day, but as I've mentioned countless times already, trading is so active right now, so I literally only need to trade for about 2 hours to get enough trades for an entire video, which might sound like a lot of time, but that was barely anything compared to before, because I was literally trading about 6 hours to get enough trades for one video. It was rough, but right now the market is very active, and here I'm able to sell on 3 painted octanes, all for their middle values. Oh my days, we've finally been able to sell not just 1, not just 2, but 3 painted octanes, all in the same trade as well for their middle value. That is going to be loads of credits, and also saves me a lot of time, because again, I won't have to find separate buyers for all of those painted octanes. That was probably a perfect trade right there, and I'm also getting rid of another painted standard. It's going to be the grey standard. I was struggling with the sky blue one, but luckily we were still able to get one sold, and here we are actually getting 550 credits. We found the middle value for a grey standard. I did not think that was going to be possible, but there we go. I've been able to do it. Again, that extra profit will definitely add up over time, because there's going to be so many episodes of this series. If I'm getting 50 credits extra for every single item, that will literally equate to probably tens of thousands of credits over time. And I'm selling 2 more Painted Octanes here. I was not able to find the middle value for both of these, but I believe I'm getting the middle value for one of them and the minimum value for another. So that is still pretty decent, an extra 50 credits profit from one of the Painted Octanes there. Still a massive dub, and I'm selling on another orange Octane here. And again, I'm going to be getting the middle value of 350 credits, which is literally perfect. I know this episode might be a little bit boring because I'm literally just selling items, but I promise in the future I'm going to be trying to switch the trades up and not just focusing on buying and selling high demand items, because even though I'm making a decent amount of profit here selling on another Painted Octane for the middle value, I could do one trade. For example, last episode I believe I bought a white carbonator for 800 credits and resold it for 1.6 or something, so that was literally 800 credits profit in one trade, and I'm only getting roughly 150 credits profit per Octane trade here. So I will be trying to switch up the trades a little bit because I'll be getting more profit. I probably will be getting less trades overall, but the profit will be quicker, and it will probably allow me to get the alpha cap a little bit sooner. I want to do more trades like this where I'm buying a Lime Interstellar for I believe 250 credits below the minimum value. I can probably resell that for around 800 credits. It might take quite a while, but I'll be getting more profit per item because that should allow me to get 250 credits profit for literally just a Lime Interstellar, which is pretty decent. I want to do more trades like that, and I might even be able to underpay a little bit more. And here is a perfect example because I'm paying just 300 credits for a Cobalt Encryption, which is valued at 1,000 credits minimum value, a massive underpay of 700 credits. This is almost impossible to sell. It probably will take me ages to actually get this gone, but I underpaid by 700 credits. So if I find anything near that minimum value, I'm probably guaranteed to make at least 500 credits profit compared to this trade where I'm only making 100 credits profit. So it's still good. These trades are a lot easier as well, but I want a little bit more of a challenge. I can't just keep on trading with Octanes every single trade in this series. I've got to mix it up a little bit and commit to the content because you guys don't want to just see me buy and sell painted standards, Painted Octanes every single time over and over again. It might be good for you guys because it is a really reliable source of profit. I know every time I'm buying an Octane or a standard, I'm going to make profit off of it. Whereas the Encryption, I have no idea if anybody's going to buy it. That just literally might sit around in my inventory for days, weeks, maybe even years. But hopefully, eventually, I will be able to find a buyer. And also, when I am trading with a little bit different items, you will be able to see some different trades. For example, here, I wasn't able to find 800 credits for this Lime Interstellar, so I traded it off for 740 credits and an uncommon tunic, which I should be able to sell for 100 credits. So overall, I'm actually getting more than 800 credits here, which is pretty much perfect. And I was able to find roughly 300 credits profit overall from that Lime Interstellar. And here, I'm also able to sell on my final Painted Octane. I'm not getting the minimum value, which is a little bit of an L, but overall, still making roughly 100 credits profit. So I can't complain. And it's pretty cool how I was able to buy loads of Painted Octanes and also sell all of them in the same video, showing you how active trading is and how easy it is to actually make profit, because the amount of profit we've made in this episode alone is genuinely crazy. And I'd highly recommend for you guys buying and selling Painted Octane, Standards, Fenix, no matter what level of trading you are, even if you're brand new to the game, because it is pretty much risk free. I literally bought all of those Octanes below their minimum value really easily, sold them really easily. I don't see how you can make any mistakes with that. I believe I bought them through RL Garage, so if you're looking to buy any Painted Octanes like that, make sure you're using RL Garage and literally just listing up a post offering 100 credits below the minimum value each, and you should be able to make a ton of profit with them. And as you've just seen, I sold that Cobalt Encryption for 870 credits, a little bit of a quick sell, but I was still able to make a ton of profit. Bought it for 300, sold it for 870. That is 570 credits profit, and it wasn't even that hard to sell. It probably took me about 20 minutes, which is genuinely crazy. Trading is so active right now. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm going to be trading throughout the day and tonight as well, seeing how much profit I can actually make. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment alpha cap if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Me